Hey everyone, Evan here with Minding Your Mind. I remember a time back in 5th grade where I had one of the worst panic attacks of my life. Now, the reason that this was one of the worst ones of my life is because it was, as far as I can remember, the first one I had in school, and it was around a lot of people that I really liked and cared about. I was sitting in a hallway that day, and the reason I was in the hallway is because we had 2 classes put together, so there was about 60 of us sitting in a group, 2 teachers presenting back and forth. I cannot remember what they were presenting at all, but I'm in the middle of everyone, kind of. I got my friends on my sides, and everything is otherwise normal, but as the class starts furthering along, I start to feel one of these panic attacks start to come on. Now, unfortunately, at that time, I still didn't have the appropriate language to even identify or know what I was dealing with. I admittedly called it crazy when I dealt with a panic attack. Now, I learned eventually that's completely inappropriate and inaccurate, but at the time, I didn't know what else to say. All I knew was that 1 second, I feel like I'm dying, and 10 to 20 minutes later, I feel completely normal again. A little tired, but otherwise completely normal. To me, I didn't have any other word to call that other than, oh, I must be crazy. I feel the panic attacks start to come on as I'm in the middle of this classroom hallway, and the feelings are just overwhelming. I got this nervous energy just going through my entire body. My chest is tightening. My breath is very short but rapid. I'm kind of hyperventilating, doing a little type of thing. My palms are sweating, and my entire body really starts sweating. But it was the thoughts that I was getting that overwhelmed me the most, and those thoughts were basically saying, if you don't get up and go, if you don't leave this area, you're going to die, or something really bad's going to happen to you. Well, I didn't want to die, and I certainly didn't want something bad to happen to me, so I gave in to those feelings that I was experiencing. I just shot up in the middle of this hallway. I ran to the door, ran down the staircase, and through the first floor all the way to the nurse's office without telling any of my friends or the teachers what was going on. I bet you can guess that, hey, that would be a pretty embarrassing experience. But the thing is, I started creating these defense mechanisms because I didn't want other people to think I was crazy. And my defense mechanism when I had any type of anxiety, although I hadn't had a panic attack before in school, was, oh, I'm just a class clown type of person. So I was able to come back to this hallway, and once I saw my friends again, I was just like, oh, dude, I just got a little bored, and I thought I was gonna mess around and just be funny. I'm like, dude, I'm just getting up and I'm gonna run out. I think my friends will laugh, whatever. And oh my gosh, a teacher caught me in the hallway and they sent me to the principal's office, but I'm back now, everything's fine. Guys, we're in 5th grade. It was pretty easy to convince my friends that that is actually what happened. A little different with the teachers, but easy enough with my friends. I live to tell because I want people to understand that when you are dealing with a mental health symptom, you are not crazy. Sometimes it can make us feel a little weird. I totally get that. I've been there myself. Depression for me has even done the same thing. I've done some things that are really out of character for who I actually am. That is not the same as being crazy, though. What it is it means you need some support and help at the time. And I know now that I can share these things with people in all their honesty and entirety, because once I started talking about it, I realized how many other people are going through the exact same thing. Me being willing to share my story gave permission for others to share theirs with myself. That's why I live to tell.